Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Can you move it back to it?
Move this away. Okay.
So now we have here the table laying flat.
Alright.
But it can also be set
Okay. That's
vertically, so we can.
with this mechanism, yeah. Okay. Alright, this looks good. Now, thanks for showing the map table. I want to show something to you too, briefly. We've got an interesting innovation case here in Tilburg. It's called SUSMETRO, and it's actually a lady who is working on growing mushrooms on coffee ground leftovers or waste streams. And in the short video you can see how she does this. She collects it with this little tuk-tuk vehicle in the streets in the city of Tilburg and goes around to restaurants, households and cafeterias. Then you see how she makes a special growth mix with the majority of the stuff is the coffee ground, but also of course the mushroom material in order to let the oyster swarm grow. And it becomes this enriched mix which goes into the plastic sacks, and then these plastic sacks are hung up, and out of the plastic sacks grow these mushrooms within a period of about 3 or 4 weeks. Now I wondered, given that this is a waste stream innovation, is there something what the digital table, the map table, maybe can do to help us in the labs working with these types of streams and trafficking with all this material?
Absolutely, Dirk. In fact, this map table is an instrument that can be combined quite effectively with tools such as repair tool.
Okay.
Right now, it's showing you that it's interactive, it's touch-enabled, it allows a dynamic conversation around geographical data.
Right.
I want to show you the implementation of a repair tool in the case of Amsterdam.
Okay.
This is a repair tool showing a map of coffee grounds producers in the metropolitan area of Amsterdam. You see in green restaurants, in orange catering activities organizations, and in pink hotels and similar.
Alright. Interesting.
So you can visualize the actors that generate coffee grounds, which can be an interesting source of information, for example, for this lady's business.
Yeah.
But if you really want to look deeper into the flows and the locations involved, now this is the other module of the tool that you should look at. This is the part of the tool that shows existing flows, for example, biomass, for example, coffee grounds, on the map table. So you see here some key diagram visualization, which you can also consult if you want, and query the flows, but also you can look how these flows behave on the map, in space.
Okay.
You see here the metropolitan area of Amsterdam around here.
Yeah, with all the basically green household elements, right?
Yes, green are households, yes, and orange are companies generating coffee grounds.
And then there's a long distance towards the border of Germany, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, you see here a very thick flow.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, we can see, you can consult the tool and retrieve starting actor, where the flow ends and at which actor it arrives to, the type of process, it's an incineration process, the amount of biomass being transported, in this case 103 tons per year.
Yeah.
And we can also see the direction of the flows.
Oh, yeah. Indeed. Okay, that's the moving directions.
Yeah, so this is the north of Amsterdam, and this is the south municipality of Amstelveen, if I'm not wrong. And we see that the flow is actually going towards the city.
Amsterdam. Yeah.
So all these coffee grounds will be incinerated there.
Yeah, right. Interesting. But that's of course not a very high value chain if this incineration is the goal.
So in this screen we're showing another way of visualizing these streams.
Okay.
Like for the case of Amsterdam, we have a lot of actors involved in producing coffee grounds. So actually a tool can cluster these actors especially,
Okay.
and then re-visualize the flows according to these clusters. For example, here now we see that the flow width changes.
Okay. Do you think it can also be used for modeling basically other value chains, like we heard just from this example?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. It can model chains of food resources,
Okay.
no doubt.
Okay.
And also this information can be used to inform stakeholders in workshops about this type of biomass flows, so they can make decisions on these flows and this type of resources. For example, to help this ladies' business.
Okay, that sounds really great. So we can also work together with the labs to gather this data and to feed it into this tool, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
well, thanks
convinced
for
of it.
showing this.
My pleasure, Dirk.